is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're going to talk about these limb savers for the Ford Bronco, and I can never say limb savers. I bought mine from Buckle Up Buttercup because I wanted to support a smaller company, and she's a fellow YouTuber, and I wanted to be nice, and that's why I bought them from there. What limb savers do, they screw into the front trail sight on the Bronco, and the other side screws into the accessory point up above the windshield, and there's a steel cable that goes in between, and the thought is it protects the hood and definitely that delicate windshield we have on the Bronco from any limbs hanging over the trail. So when you're four-roading, that limb saver should bring the limbs up and kinda hopefully protect your Bronco from getting pinstriped or a broken windshield or anything like that. More than anything else, I just think they look cool. When I'm parking lot pimping and people see it, they're gonna be like, ooh, he must off-road. And you know, as long as you look cool doing it, that's all that matters. Right, installing these, I've had these installed for about a month already. I wanted to drive around with them a little bit. Not quite a month. I wanted to drive around with them a little bit before I did this video, but the install was very, very simple on a very, very cold day. First thing you do is on that front trail set, you take out the two screws that are there, and this little bracket that comes with it gets installed on the outside of the front trail set. You use the two included screws that they include in the kit. You screw that bracket in. The second bracket goes again up above the windshield. There's a little accessory point where lots of people put lights and light bars, which I'll get to one day. You have to be very careful where and how you screw this bracket in. Not where, but there's one bracket for the left side, one bracket for the right side. And the instructions say make sure you install them correctly, but doesn't tell you which one goes where. So I wanted to get a close-up here so you see which bracket goes on which side. So you tighten down the bracket up there. Now, the other two pieces are one, a steel cable, and a small little adapter. I don't know what it's called, but as you twist it, it opens up on itself. There's two screws that make it longer, and as you tighten it down, it gets smaller, and that's what makes sure you get a very, very tight fit on that steel cable. So one end of that adapter has a hook, and the mistake I made, I hooked it down low on the bracket on the hood. And it's okay, it works fine. It's just a little bit more of an eyesore with this big silver thing eye level. So after this video, I'm gonna go and hook it up to the one above the windshield, so it's a little bit out of sight. But anyway, one side of the adapter hooks onto one of the brackets. Either one, doesn't matter. Again, I recommend the one up high. And then the steel cable will hook to that adapter, and then the other side of the steel cable is going to screw into the other bracket. Once you do that, again, you spin the little adapter. I'm sorry, I don't remember what it's called, but you spin the little adapter to get the cable nice and tight and looking good for your parking lot pimping. And then finally, there's two little screws that tighten down, and that makes sure that the adapter does not back out. I haven't had any problems with it backing out. If I do, I will add a little bit of Loctite, non-permanent Loctite, and screw those two screws back on. But so far, so good. I haven't done any off-roading with it, but I have driven on the road and on the highway. So that is the install. It's as simple as that. I think they look great. I think they're worth the $50 that I paid for. I will put a link down in the video description. I paid for them. I don't get a kickback. Again, I'm just being nice to whatever her name is from Buckle Up Buttercup, I forgot, and helping out a fellow YouTuber. Now, there's a couple things that I don't love about this system that I would like to see changed. The directions, again, are not great. I don't think she wrote the directions. I think somebody overseas wrote the directions. They're not great. It's an easy install. It's not hard, but again, that doesn't really show which way those top brackets are supposed to go. And I put them in incorrectly, of course, and I wasted 30 seconds. The idea of having that silver bracket way up high is a much better than having the directions show you having it down low. Her website does show having it up high, and that's a much better idea. This accessory plate cover, this is the cover that goes above that accessory plate. This plastic piece can be screwed in right on top of that bracket. I didn't think of it. Shame on me. The directions didn't call that out. So I got to go back, undo those two screws, put this and put the accessory cover back on because it will look a lot neater and cleaner. So shame on me. I'll take ownership for not thinking of it. But again, that should be in the directions. The silver screws are a big time eyesore. Like, whoa, big time eyesore. It should come with black hardware. in my humble opinion. So when I go and flip that cable around and put these accessory plates back on, I will probably paint those screws as well black, because it sticks out. I don't like the way it looks, and I'm very big on silver and shiny, and I don't like the way it looks. But you may differ. You may like the way it looks. That is just my opinion. Overall, again, it's a dope system. It's well worth the $50. If you are going to get one, I personally recommend you help a small company like Buttercup over a really, really big company whenever possible. That's just me. I'm happy I have them. Linked in the video description. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. You have to. You're required by state, local, and federal law to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. I have a lot of really big videos coming. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Peace.